Well guys, I just did this walk and I have to take you through here with me, just so you can get an idea what I just saw. Oh wow. I'll tell you what guys, like I said, every time I come here it is something new, something amazing. Okay fam, welcome to today's episode of Destination Fitness with Carlos, coming to you from Bangkok. And I'm going to take you on a little journey today guys, all along the Regini Pier. You see Wat Pho over there in the background, along the actual coastline here of the Chao Phraya River, just to show you a bit of this old area here guys. And the reason I love it is because it really takes you back to the history of Bangkok on the river, long before these big skyscrapers that you can see behind us. But guys, let's take a little walk around and I'll show you what it's like down here and some interesting places that you can visit when you come down to the Chao Phraya River. And look at all the action on the river here guys, it's beautiful. Okay fam, and we're going to take a little journey, a little walk down here, and as you can see this is the Sanam Chai MRT line on the blue line, so you can actually get here by train, which I only realized a few weeks ago. I didn't realize you can come here by train. I've been coming by boat and then getting a taxi and walking, which is a long walk, so you can get here by train on the blue MRT line. As you can see, the tuk-tuks are here waiting. Hello, how are you? And all the tuk-tuks are waiting. Australia, I'm just doing a video. Yes, kangaroo. This is where the guys, they always asking where you're from. As soon as you say Australia, kangaroo comes out. But here you go guys, and as you can see down here, we're in a nice spot and we're going to walk towards the Grand Palace. And this is an old area that you can see down here guys. Now fam, as you walk around just off the main road, when you're walking from the station, there's a lot of these little sois and almost like laneways. But what you'll see is they're very old buildings, and like I said, it's on the shoreline of the Chao Phraya River. But you can see that back in the day, this area here would have been where all the commercial activity was, because obviously they would have come off the river long before cars and long before that kind of thing. And what I love is the you know, the old architecture, but the old feel of this area. So it's a really nice place to come to see Bangkok as it used to be back in the day. And also what's really nice is what you can see in front of you there is all these restaurants, and the Chao Phraya River is literally just behind those restaurants. So you know, it's there's a lot of places to eat, a lot of views, which I'm going to show you soon. Look at this guy. This reminds me of what it used to be years ago, and as you can see, a bit of work being done here. But it's a very nice area guys, like I said, if you're interested in history and what Bangkok used to be like. Now fam, if you know the Grand Palace or the Royal Palace, that's where we are, and it's just off the Chao Phraya River. And as you can see around here guys, it's very busy. And look at the building, you can see the style, the old colonial style, and obviously the Royal Palace, which is absolutely amazing. Now I'm not going to go in there on today's adventure, but I have been in there before and I've done a video on there on my day trip to Bangkok. So check that out if you want to see what it looks like inside. But as you can see guys, and the thing is, it's not just one palace, there's a few of them. So the main entry will get you into the main palace, but you can go in and visit the other ones as well. And some of them are temples as well. But as you can see, it's very busy down here. A lot of tourists, a lot of tuk-tuks, very touristy area. But it's definitely worth the visit, simply because you'll get to see, you know, the really the historical side of Bangkok, and the part that, you know, really makes Bangkok what it is, in terms of the palaces and things like that. But it's the architecture and everything else guys. I mean, this is from, you know, hundreds of years ago, and you can see the towers behind that tree there. But like I said, I'm not going to go in there today, but I'm going to show you some of the other palaces as you're walking around outside. And you can see there all the tourists jumping into the car. And again, when you go down these sois, there's all little shops, all little places to eat. And I've done a few videos here recently, so check my socials and you will see places that I've been down there to eat as well. Very, very nice. But it's a beautiful area guys, beautiful area to explore. Now guys, this is one of my favourite laneways to explore, and you'll see why in a second. It's a bit bright in front of you there, but you'll get an idea why. But like I said, as you come down these roads here, you know, you can imagine what it would have been like back in the day when this was all the commercial activity in the area. And I've actually been in this Wat Pho building up here, into the restaurant up there, and I did a video having something to eat up there. And like I said, great little places. But guys, this is an iconic, if you like, soi that you walk down, because as you come out the end of it, you've got the famous Chao Phraya River. You've got the famous Chao Phraya River, but also Wat Pho right in front of you. Now on this camera, obviously it's a wide angle lens. It looks further than what it is. It is so close, guys, but it is an absolutely amazing view. And this is probably the place where, if you look at your TikToks and things like this, you'll see heaps of people in this exact spot doing videos of that building. But there's all restaurants and everything else down here, which is really cool. And as they're coming down now, guys, you've got a whole heap of tourists coming down here as well. And I was up on the Wat Pho, and like I said, fantastic view of Wat Pho behind you. But with that view, guys, I mean, you get the food, you get everything else. But it is iconic. It is an amazing spot. You've got the sandbags here because the water comes up pretty high. But again, guys, this is really a fantastic place to really appreciate it and feel like you're stepping back in the times when Bangkok was Bangkok, without all those skyscrapers and just the important city on the Chao Phraya River. And like I said, guys, this is the main road as you're coming down from the station. And as you can see, very busy, taxis everywhere, tuk-tuks waiting for people. You've got your motorbikes, and then you've also got all these other parts of the Royal Palace. And like I said, there's many different buildings that you can visit and see. And these are active buildings, like people are actually working and stuff in there. So it is a palace, and you know, it is a fantastic building. When you go inside, you know, you can really see the history, and the Thais, when it comes to their royal family, are really respectful of the royal family. And you get heaps of these streets, and you can see on both sides there, it's all palaces and government buildings. And you know, it's great to explore this area. I've only been in the main royal palace, but I've never been in these other buildings. But it is fantastic around here, guys. And there's all security, obviously. You can't just walk into some of these. Security looks pretty relaxed. Look at that, guys. Wow. Beautiful. Let me try and see if I can get over the top of that. I think I can with my height. Let me see. I'm cheating a bit here, guys. I'm standing on my tiptoe, showing you inside there. Beautiful. Okay, fam, I was outside and I couldn't resist. I had to come in. This is Wat Pho, and I've never been here before. The Grand Palace is all around the back here. But wow, I had to come in, guys. Look at this. Wow, this is unbelievable. It's all over. All these little structures. One thing when it comes to Thailand, when it comes to their sacred, religious buildings, sites, even royal sites, they really know how to take care and look after them. And I'll tell you what, it shows. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm just going to wander around here and take you with me. I wasn't going to come in here, but I've never been in here before. But this is all part of that little journey that I told you about. And it was 300 baht to come in here, which is about just under 15 Australian dollars. So it's not expensive, you know, so it's pretty cool. So let's have a little walk around as well. Wow, guys, and how beautiful is this place, honestly. Like I said, when you come into these areas, I mean, Thailand is a beautiful place. Everybody knows about the beaches, about the fun that you can have even in Bangkok itself. But don't miss out on seeing a bit of their history and a bit of their culture, because that's actually more beautiful than all those other things that we associate with Thailand, which is all the fun and all the good times that you can have here. When you combine it with their cultural side, that's what makes this place so special. Okay, fam, so it looks like It's a bit of a cultural day even for schools, a lot of school people here. But as you're walking through, guys, oh wow, got all your Buddhas everywhere. Oh man, this is so beautiful, guys. Wow. Hey, who's this? Don't know. Looks like there's Chinese clay warriors. Wow. Oh man. And the beauty, guys, this time of the year, it's not as hot and humid. Yeah, we're looking at the January, February time. It's actually quite pleasant to walk around. You don't have the humidity. It is hot, don't get me wrong. We're in our 30s, but it's the humidity that you don't have. But look at this place, guys. Like I said, this is Wat Pho, and it's all part of just exploring this little area. 300 baht to come in here. You got to be kidding me. It's crazy. It is so worth it. Oh man, look at all these areas. There's so much to explore, guys. I can take you so much with me, but there is so much to see. Well guys, I just did this walk and I have to take you through here with me, just so you can get an idea of what I just saw. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what, guys, like I said, every time I come here, it is something new, something amazing. And again, this is Wat Pho. It's not even the main royal or grand palace. But look at this. Everywhere you go, guys, something amazing. A little door opens up and a new adventure opens up.
Only one. Okay.
Wow. A lot of tourists here, obviously, guys. This is a main tourist area. I don't know if you can see those spirals. They are, oh geez, they are so high. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. It's a shame with these cameras. They're wide angle, which is great, so you can capture a lot, especially when you're doing vlogging. But in all honesty, being here and seeing them is completely different. And like I said, there's all these little doors that just open up, like you see behind me there. So from outside, you can't see what's in here. And when it opens up and you come in, it's actually magical. That's the best word I can put to it. Magical. Yeah, it is beautiful. No wonder people fall in love with Thailand when they see things like this. And again, this adventure, I wasn't planning even to come in here. I've never been in here before. And there you go. Exploring, adventure, that's what it's all about, guys. Beautiful. Right, guys, I had to stand on my tiptoe earlier just to see over the fence because I wasn't going to come in here just to show you what was in here. But I'm really glad that I came to really give you a glimpse of just how beautiful this place is. But anyway, now we're going to hop back out and explore a little bit more outside before heading back. Okay fam, so just walking and heading back, that was a beautiful adventure, guys. Like I said, I wasn't even expecting to bring you that today, but what you can see here next to me, a lot of government and sacred offices. When I say sacred, to do with their religious sides. A lot of monks I saw in the buildings over there, and like I said, the Grand Palace and Wat Pho that you just saw, all the way down there. Wat Arun is across the Chao Phraya on the other side down there. So this whole area, guys, like I said, it's been here a very long time, and obviously it's an old area, but it's such a good area to explore because, like I said earlier, you know, there's so much history here in Thailand. We hear a lot about all the other stuff that we associate with Thailand, but there's so much history and so much to see here that don't waste your time only on the fun. And the beaches. Come to Bangkok and don't listen to everything you hear about Bangkok. A lot of people say Bangkok is this and that, or they don't like it because of the smell or whatever. That's the Queen Mother who died a few months ago now. They've still got her images here, showing respect for her. But again, guys, don't fall into the trap of thinking, oh, I'll skip Bangkok. I'll just stick to the beaches because there's not much to do here. There is so much to do that it is not funny, guys. Bangkok, this area, amazing. Okay fam, so done the full circle back to Sanam Chai on the blue MRT line. And from here over to where I went, guys, Wat Pho and all these places, maximum it took me was 5 minutes walk. I walked fast, so it was probably quicker, most people about 5 minutes. But again, guys, little canals here from the Chao Phraya But what an amazing little adventure, guys. I didn't take you expecting to see what we saw, but that's what I love about Bangkok. Honestly, when people say you go to places you get bored, you can never get bored here. There's always something new to see and do. I've been coming here for years, and guys, you know, I lived here. I've been coming here for years, on and off. This year, I think, last year, 2025, I think I came here 7 or 8 times. And this was a place that was new yet again. So guys, make the most of it. Visit Bangkok. There's a reason why this city is so spectacular, is so important, and is so popular amongst people, guys. It's because once you come here once, you fall in love with it, and then you just want to see more and more and more, and you can come here as many times as you want, and you can always see something new. So anyway, guys, till the next episode, hope you've enjoyed this one. See you then.